What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Manchester City fan token. Very, very niche, but I'm quite looking forward to this one. This is my overlapping interests, sport and crypto. So I want to take a look at what this can do, and I'm actually going to frame this largely down to what Man City's success might be this season. Because it is relevant to what the price action of Man City fan token will do. So there's a fair few things I'm going to cover in this video regarding Manchester City and the football element to this, more so than the crypto itself. Before I get into any of that though, guys, if you are new to this channel, these are the first 26 coins that I spoke about on this channel. And when I did the videos on these coins, I said, look, I'm buying these coins up, the quality. And you can see what the prices were at recording. You can also see what the highs they hit were in 2021. So say you put $100 into each of these coins when I released the videos about them, and you sold in 2021 when the markets were red hot like I did, $2,600 investment in total will net you a profit of 123k. Big money. Now, as I said, I sold all these. They're not the coins I own. If you do want to see the cryptos that I own right now, you can do. Just go over to copymycrypto.com and read the site. On copymycrypto.com, I share with the members all the coins I own. So anytime I buy a coin, I let the members know. Anytime I sell a coin and bank profit, I let the members know. Now, if you're watching this video, you might be just because you're a Man City fan, but if you're watching this video, because you're in crypto and you know that there's money to be made in crypto, there really is. But it requires time, it requires effort, it requires research. It requires thousands of hours. Now, if you've got the time to do that, awesome. But if you don't, Copy My Crypto could be exactly what you need, because all I do every day is dive into the markets. That's how I found Phantom when no one on YouTube anywhere was talking about Phantom being a 100x coin. I said outright it will 100x. Called it the best investment of 2020. So if you want to make the gains in crypto, but you don't have the time, the energy, or the interest, frankly, to do the research, that's all I do. That's how I pick the coins I've picked. That's how I pick the portfolio that I've got right now, the coins that I own right now. You know, 2 of them added very recently. One's up 50%, one's up 200%. And I think the one that's up 200% can still do 100x. So if you want to learn about that, go and read the site now, and remember that every single thing you read on there, you can verify on this channel's history. Right, let's talk about Man City fan token. So, quite looking forward to this. Right, this is the all-time chart for Man City fan token. You can see it peaked at about $33. This is the daily chart right now. This is coming out. This is probably going to come out after the Bayern Munich match, even though. Well, yeah, it's just going to come out before the Bayern match. Sorry, after the Bayern match, but I'm obviously recording it before. I can't see the daily. That's annoying. So it hit highs of $32 or $33 in the previous bull cycle. So look, if you're unfamiliar with fan tokens, they give you the opportunity to sort of participate in the club's governance, whether that's like the music that they're coming out to, or accessing promotions or games. Getting special recognition, and when we saw that token price spike, that was down to the rumours that Cristiano Ronaldo was going to be joining the club, and obviously decreased after it was found out that he wasn't. Now, more than anything, because I'm less interested in the actual logistics of a fan token, there's a lot of negatives to a fan token that's been discussed about previously. You know, I don't think you really get a say in any way, shape or form. I think there's an element of a money grab here from football clubs, but it's a natural evolution of sport, is that we're going to see some form of more participation, and that's what fan tokens are trying to do. But more than this, I want to talk about Man City themselves. They are insane. They are on course to do something special. In the Premier League at the moment, they are 4 points behind the leaders Arsenal, with the game in hand, and they've got to play Arsenal at home. Probability is that Man City are going to win this league. Arsenal playing well, playing good football. I personally am not a big fan of Arsenal. I think they use a lot of dark arts, a lot of time wasting from very, very early on. I just don't like seeing that. That's not for me. But I know some people love the dark arts. And by the way, Man City do dark arts as well as anyone as well. But they are on course to, they've got a hell of a shot of winning the league. Can't say it definitively, but it's between them and Arsenal, and they've still got to play Arsenal, and they're on insane form. They also have the single best goal scorer the league's ever seen. Erling Haaland right now has broken every single record going in the Premier League. He's also broken the Champions League records. It came out only about an hour ago or so that they've changed a release clause in his contract. Basically, the moment that happened, it coincided with a bit of a pump for the Man City fan token as well. I'm trying to get the daily chart up so I can show you, but we'll see see what's going on with that. But Erling Haaland, that happening is an indication that Erling Haaland's going to stay for a lot longer. So that's going to make people happy within the Man City base. But bigger than that, look, they are on course to win a treble. Now, whether they do or not, it's a big thing, right? No one in Premier League history other than Man United have ever won this treble, which is the League, the FA Cup and the Champions League. Right now, they are 3-0 up on aggregate against Bayern Munich in the Champions League for the quarter-final. Looks fairly inevitable they're going to go through. They've got the match tonight. It is in Bayern Munich, but the probability of Man City getting knocked out is pretty slim here. So they're going to be into the semi-final of the Champions League. Then they've got Real Madrid. That's a big ask. They've got to beat Real Madrid across 2 matches. And then they're in the final if they do that. And they'll either get AC Milan or Inter Milan based on what we're seeing. Now, look, that's, it's a big ask, but of all the teams right now that look hot, these are the ones that I think can do this. They can win that Champions League. In terms of the FA Cup, they got Sheffield United in the semi-final. Sheffield United are in the Championship. Chances of Sheffield United beating them are pretty much nil. That match is on Saturday. If they then get to the final, they've either got Brighton or Man United. Both games that, like either one of those teams, Manchester City should be able to win pretty convincingly. So the real work, like the FA Cup looks as guaranteed, probably of the 3, the most guaranteed by a good margin. Champions League is going to be a big ask, but it's doable. Premier League is going to be a big ask, but very doable. And here's the reality. Look, success brings success. There are a few rumours around Man City right now. One is that they are going to sign. There we go. So this is about the hour. Like it came out about an hour ago, and you've just seen that Man City token's been spiking a little bit off the back of the news that Erling Haaland's contract's been changed, and it means that he's probably going to be staying for a bit longer, or he's less likely to have that triggered. As you can see, there's been 432,000 transactions regarding the Man City token. So people do own it. There's definitely a decent chunk of people that own it, but I can't find actual information about holders. What I'm looking at for this is going, look, in the summer, by the summer they could have won the biggest 3 competitions in football. That would result in this spiking in price, no doubt. Then there are massive rumours about people that they're looking at buying in the summer. Jude Bellingham is probably the hottest prospect in terms of midfielders in the world right now, or certainly in that conversation. So if they signed him, I think that would bring a huge price appreciation as well. There's always rumours circulating around Messi, but I think that's pretty much nil chance of happening at this point because Messi will go to Barca if he doesn't stay at PSG. But Man City's, the price potential of their token revolves around their success. And their success looks inevitable this season. Like they're going to win something. The question is can they win all 3? And if they win, and it's a big if, but if they win all 3, this could easily break its previous high. This could spike like mad. The biggest thing with these fan tokens that's worth noting, and by the way, Arsenal have a fan token. So if Arsenal win the Premier League, which they've not done in like 20 years, that's going to be massive. Like Arsenal's fan token would shoot up as well if they won the Premier League. But Man City, year on year now, are in the last decade, are the most successful Premier League team by comfortable margin. They're winning everything. And I just can see them landing the league, the FA Cup. I could see this happening. I could see them winning the treble, which hasn't been done other than by Manchester United in 1999. So I can see this going wild. And also, by the way, Erling Haaland let's say Erling Haaland wins the Ballon d'Or, which he could do. I don't think he will, because Messi will probably win it because he dragged Argentina to a World Cup win. Or possibly Mbappe, because he's playing very well and dragged France to a final. But if Erling Haaland won the Ballon d'Or, which he could do because he is breaking every single record in goal scoring. We've never seen anything like it in the Premier League. He's already outscored the best scorer in the Premier League for a season, and there's still 8 games to go till the end. He's breaking records left, right, centre. He wins a Ballon d'Or. It probably does something for Man City's fan token as well. It's just an interesting one. I think their success, it would be one where I'd be looking at this going, if they win the league and the FA Cup and they're in the final of the Champions League, I'd be looking at buying this token prior to the Champions League final, because I think the moment that they win, if they do go on and win the Champions League, the price would just shoot up. But I do look at this and go, maybe this could easily bang back to, an all-time high. This could bang up to $40 quite easily, especially with success and then rumours of signing and signing big-time players. This could break an all-time high. $40, it'll put a market cap of about 240 million, which is insanely high for a fan token, but is it doable? Hell yeah, it's doable, because this team is just winning. By the way, I'm not a Man City fan, and I'm, singing their praises, but I just think everything I've watched this season, they're on course to do something special right now. Arsenal are a big hurdle. That's next week on Wednesday. If they beat Arsenal, if they get through to the Champions League, if they beat Arsenal, this is just going to start steadily rising. In price, this token should steadily rise now for the next couple of months, as long as but any single blip, a bad result, and it will drop. But I could just see this potentially making a new high, because they're on course to do something that no one's done for 24 years. And I know this was basically a video about football, but if you are aware of and a sport well, and there's a fan token revolving around that, there's an opportunity to make money, which is what I'm actually just trying to talk about here. Now, if you're a football fan, feel free to give me your perspective. Will they bottle any of those 3 competitions? I'd be interested to hear that. And do you think, if you're a crypto fan and a football fan, what do you think this can do in terms of price? Let me know in the comments. And if you're a returning viewer, just hit the subscribe button. These videos are going to make you money. Don't miss them. And last thing, if you want to see the coins I've been buying up, go over to copymycrypto.com. These are the coins I've been buying out throughout the bear cycle, been adding to my portfolio. Again, 2 new coins just 2 weeks ago. One's up 50%, one's up 200%. Still think these can bang for gains, particularly 200%. I could see that being 100x coin. 100 times your money is huge. If you're watching this video to make money in crypto, but you aren't doing the research, Copy My Crypto is a brilliant tool, because literally you can just copy along to the coins that I'm in, make the same profits I do. And it requires none of the output, none of the research, none of the time, none of the energy. So if that interests you, go read the site. And do remember that every single thing that you read on copymycrypto.com, you can verify on this channel's history. And if it does interest you, maybe I'll see you there. If it doesn't, no worries, there's no obligation to buy. Just keep watching the videos on this channel. And maybe I'll see you soon, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.